For the final time in this regular National League South season, Braintree Town walk out onto the rare breed Meat Coast Stadium turf with one more win to seek. Their opposition today, Eastbourne Borough, have won just a single game on the road in this calendar year. But as they have already fended off relegation, do they end their campaign on a high? The Iron make 3 changes from their win last time out, with Freddie Sears, Jaden Davis and Lewis Michio coming into the starting 11. So the Iron will get us underway, knowing that they have a chance to perhaps claim a semi-final spot in this division's playoffs. Trent Rendell with a really strong challenge there, but the Iron instantly relinquish possession, and it's Bamba down this left-hand side, cutting into the Braintree Town box. He finds Bendel, who will take aim, and his effort is met by Sims. The Sports clearing away the ball, but Braintree looking to win it straight back, and Tom Blackwell down this near right-hand side. He will draw a foul and wins a free kick in a really promising position. Tom Blackwell will steer it in. It's then headed away and comes to Jaden Davis, who fires it way off target. Rendell drives into space, his ball over the top reaches Wakefield, who will latch onto it on this right-hand side. He looks to get the ball into the box, and it is cleared away for a corner. Tom Blackwell will take. The first header is an Eastbourne one, and they look to clear the ball away, only as far to Freddie Sears, whose effort does not particularly trouble Harrison Folks. Freddie Sears was just second to the ball there, but Lewis Michio wins it back, and he finds Aaron Blair down the far side, and he looks to cut into the box, and his shot will just drift over the woodwork. The ball is played back to Folks, whose clearance is then intercepted by Freddie Sears. One-on-one with the keeper, and Sears just fell short. Sears finds Davis on the far side, breaking into the Eastbourne box, and Freddie Sears, at long last, has his goal in Iron colours. Chances may have came and chances may have gone, but one crisp move gets Freddie Sears off the mark for Braintree Town. Trent Rendell has a race for possession on his hands, but he comfortably wins it, and his ball back to Jack Sims. Wow, troubled the Iron keeper, and it goes out for a corner. Alfie Bendel will take, and Jack Sims with a really strong hand puts it out for another corner. Bamba is found in space. He looks to penetrate into the Iron box, going this way and that way. And with limited options, he will then win a corner. Bendel's corner, last time out, troubled Sims. This time it's headed away initially, but falls for Bamba! It's a fierce strike, and it draws the Sports level. The initial header steered the ball away from goal, but it was Yaya Bamba who thundered it into the net. The Iron looking for a response, and with a possible break into the Sports half, and the referee is going to call for a foul inflicted upon by Bamba, the goal scorer. Folks will take, and there is half-time. Braintree Town on the final day of this regular season are being held. Freddie Sears scored his first goal for the club, but Yaya Bamba's strike ensures it's 1-1 at half-time. So then, the second half is now underway. That's an optimistic shot. Jack Sims was very much equal to that. Bamba is picked out on the left-hand side. He will drive into the Braintree box, and it's met by Sese, whose shot is caught by Sims. 1 or 2 calls for a foul by the Sports, which they will ultimately get. The visitors are forcing bodies deep into the Braintree half, and it will be Bamba who again is picked out on the left-hand side. His pass will be met by Bendall, who silences Braintree. One or two words being said amongst the Braintree back line, but frankly, that was just way too easy for the Sports to get ahead in this game for the very first time. Oh, that's a slip, and Wakefield looks to profit, driving into the visitors' box. Wakefield will get his shot away, but it is steered out wide. Blackwell will get to the ball, and he now looks to take his chance, but it will go out for a corner for the hosts. Blackwell's corner floats over everyone. Roberts then meets it on the opposite side of the box. His cross will be met by Grimwood, and his header is tipped over by Folks. The iron go again. Blackwell will take, and met by Rendell. Oh, it's cleared off the line. That's the closest Braintree have got to an equaliser. Legenza out wide for the visitors. What can he create from that possession? Look at the strength, look at the speed of him, bursting into the Braintree box, and the subsequent shot was blocked. The header across goal is not met by anybody, and then the referee will call for a foul. Bamba kicking it further up the field. So Bamba is being given a talking to, and it's not just that. It's a second yellow. The man who got the Sports' equaliser has been dismissed. It's a scramble inside the Eastbourne box. Play on, says the referee. The ball is eventually cleared, but only as far to Michio, whose cross is met by Grimwood. A towering presence with a towering header, with just minutes to go of the final game of this regular league season. Joe Grimwood stepped up and leapt into the action. The cross from Michio was delicious. The header was right on the money too. Can Braintree search for that winner? Remember, the Sports have just one win on the road in this calendar year. They were so close to their second, or they're already actually going to launch an attack and they're going to win a corner. It will be a corner on the far side. The ball is floated across the box and then back across goal to Uche. Eastbourne, the 10 men of Eastbourne have stolen it back. That's 3 goals for the visitors, all of which have come from a set piece. And it was the substitutes who was in space and drilled it into the back of the net. Sims will look to launch it deep into the Eastbourne half, and the ball headed away, but Braintree looking to win it back, and they will win a free kick. Tommy Breen is unhappy with something. He's sent Barry off. He sent the visitors' captain off, and Eastbourne are now down to 9 men. So Eastbourne, outnumbered, and are going to have to fend off this free kick in a dangerous place. The ball floated into the box and there are calls for a penalty, but it's waved away and given as a corner instead. Just seconds remain. The ball is headed away and it's going to come in for another cross, and it's Grimwood on the far post. Grimwood has his effort blocked off the line. The visitors will win a throw then, and they are holding on and get that win. They started with 11, they finished with 9, but take all 3 points from Essex. And for Braintree Town, it's no different in terms of they will be taking part in the National League South playoffs, but it will be the eliminators coming up in just a few days' time. They will miss out on the semi-finals, but their route to it is far from over. Full time here at the Rare Breed Meatco Stadium, where Braintree Town have lost at home to Eastbourne Borough by 3 goals to 2.